time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Glasnow, good young-looking pitcher. 94 to 95 miles an hour with a fastball, hard breaking ball slider, and a straight changeup. If he's on early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of swings and misses on that hard slider. If he brings his A game, he could be really tough to beat.
Next up for the Red Sox, Juan Soto, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The short, hit hard, fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 3-0 offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Martinez will round first and head for second now, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Pham giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox are on. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
On to Moreland. It's a double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duffman. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rays held in check here. They're down 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Smith moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Buster Posey. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And this one's in the dirt, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Soto, the runner at first with two gone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High and deep to right center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, C.J. Cron. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball one to start the at-bat.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Tommy Pham waits on deck. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. shoots this one over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So digging in now, Mookie Betts will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Popped him up. Home is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Rafael Devers, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike now. Devers is off at first with 2 away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready with the first pitch.
And
here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Oh, that grounder got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, number 19. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot.
And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game. Malik Smith the next to hit. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as they've come back to tie things at 5. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Robertson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bradley moving in. He gets there, and second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one. Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Buster.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again. Juan Soto is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting rough.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he is going to score here on the sacrifice fly as they move in front here, 6-5. Here's J.D. Martinez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in at last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding into the box, number 1. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2-1 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now batting, Malik Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft, anything.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fouled off. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he rips it on the ground to second. Wendell from shallow right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. On the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Stepping in, C.J. Cron. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time and the side is retired. Ryan Stanek will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Popped him up. Number one over to his left. One away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Here's Mookie Betts. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to throw. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
2-0 now. And the runner's coming home, and it's fouled away. The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Six runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, He muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. At the plate, number 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Vidal Nuno is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck. Nuno typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 15 long balls and 25 driven in. Count now a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Popped him up. Duffy shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 to get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Cole Calhoun will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Calhoun is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways. And he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with two outs and nobody on.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Liner toward right center. But this is taken in out there in the alley as he got a good. Steve Pierce will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Stepping up to the plate, number 19. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Now playing third base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Pedroia on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quickly two away now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's Buster Posey now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Blake Swihart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Brock Holt will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Blake Swihart will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Both Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Charlie Morton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
For the Red Sox, number 51.
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get. Will continue. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And it's 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Smith. And it's gone as they add still another.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In now, J.D. Martinez. Hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it is Smith. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez, right to him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 0 for 5. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Holt moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
This is skied into short left center. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. This one ends with a 10-5 score.